Hello and welcome to the official announcement. I have made this on Instagram already, but on New Year's I made on Instagram the announcement of Transformers Matrix. Now, this is a series I have been planning for a long time, over 2 years, and finally it's in a state where I've got the story down, how I want it to go, and a few of the scripts are done, a few tweaking in some areas. Episode 1 will be underway as soon as possible. Episode 2 onwards will come at a later time. I basically want this show to be kind of serialized, they're released on a weekly basis rather than, a month after each other, kind of out of order. I want it where everything's and at some point after it's ended, you can binge watch it if you so wish. And I really want to make this the most entertaining, best kind of show I can make, which is why, we've got characters that you don't really see in Transformers stop motions or series or that sort of thing, and there are characters which I've looked I've basically looked into them, their character, how they are. Some have a bit of some have some tweaks, some have a couple changes here and there. Overall, they're all pretty faithful to their actual source material. And the very first character that I kind of teased was Scourge. Scourge is going to be one of the main antagonists in Season 1. I'm going to say all this here. Scourge and Jaxus, as you can see, are going to be two of the main antagonists in Season 1. And you can see Optimus Prime in the middle there. And yes, that is also a custom RC I have made of herself. There is I basically kind of got this deco inspired by someone else, but this is kind of her look for also her look for this Transformers Matrix series. Now, there are a few things I want to say. There are about 12 episodes in the series, and the first episode is kind of a prologue of sorts. It's very much an introductory episode, but it also establishes just how it establishes the tone to the overall show very well. And for a long time, I actually had trouble thinking of how to make a good start to the series, because every time I tried, it either ended too much like Transformers Prime or too much like Bumblebee. And basically what I did was I eventually found something pretty original, which was pretty good. Anyway, this isn't the entire cast that you see here. This is only this is a fraction. This is about a quarter. And while there's also a pretty large cast, there are also a lot of moments where it's character based. It's not just action. There is character, there is love, there is all that in this in the series, and I really want it to be the best type of thing it can possibly be. So let me know what characters you might be excited for, like if you're excited to see Optimus Prime or Jaxus or Bulkhead or Megatron or Starscream or Knockout or RC or Optimus Prime or Soundwave or Elita 1. Elita 1 is also very important to the series. When I first came up with the idea 2 years ago, Elita 1 was always there, as was Knockout, not Scourge and Jaxus. The original version of Matrix was very, very different. This is a lot more refined, a lot better. So there's that. Now, to wrap things up on this basically a casting call will go out pretty soon for the characters that are appearing in episode 1. There'll be a separate casting call for the rest of the season when I'm ready to do the casting call for that once all episodes are written. And then everyone everyone who would voice would get a massive boatload of stuff to say. Lastly, this is kind of a side thing. Since this is kind of a new sort of area I've got here, new setup of sorts, quote unquote, I kind of want to do figure reviews again, so that's something that I'm going to do. First one up is going to be Scourge, so be on the lookout for that. That should be sometime soon. Anyway, I am absolutely winging this video. I'm going to get it out of my sight because I keep rambling on and on. Anyway, best release, estimated release date I can give for Matrix Episode 1 is about maybe late February at most, early March, about the time I imagine. I'm not going to rush something like this out. Of course not. I have a lot of passion for Transformers, even if I don't show them a lot on my channel. And I also kind of want to perfect my stop motion skills. Anyway, with all that said, thank you all for watching. This has been Coffee, signing out.